Hey, good morning. Hopefully, hopefully this works today. Hey, you guys. So I'm in a little town called Shaunavon, Saskatchewan, southern Saskatchewan. It's interesting that we arrived here yesterday, and they have they're called Boom Days. They're celebrating the town as it was. It had this town had boom time, and I think the boom time is past, but they're still celebrating it. And so yeah, we've decided to not jump up this morning and take off on our motorcycles, but to hang around for a while and gonna enjoy what's going on. They've got a car show and a few things. But I was sitting out here on the front veranda of a little motel we're in, and then we read today from the our little book. What's the book called? Oh, I forget the name. Anyway, we read from a little book this morning, and it came up about acceptance. And hi, Cesar and Sharon. Good to see you guys. About acceptance, and in the conversation that when Johnny said, it's sometimes easy to look back on the past and see that we really screwed it up, and I don't see it that way. You know, of course, with acceptance, there's acceptance of the moment. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be, and that nothing is missing, and nothing is there's not a hair out of place actually in life. It's exactly as it's supposed to be, and I think most of us, when we're confronted with that concept, say, well, yeah, I guess so, yeah. In this very moment, yes, everything is perfect. Yes, I see that, and but it's more difficult for us sometimes to look at the past and our own past and say, well, it couldn't have been different because our past is just an accumulation of all of these moments, and how could it have been different? It was exactly as it was supposed to be. Nothing was out of place. But we spend a lot of time. It's possible that some of us spend a lot of time mourning, grieving, um, kind of ruminating over the past. This should have happened, or I should have done this, or I could have done that, and my suggestion is that it's just a waste of time. Here we are, right now, in this moment. Nothing is missing. This is the very beginning of the next moment, and the next moment, and so. If we spend any time in this moment, either feeling guilt or shame or or grief about the past, then we're missing this moment, and we're not here, and unless we're here in this shame and guilt and grief, and we accept that. Of course, if that's what's happening, then we accept that. Say, okay, that's how I'm feeling, and be with that. And as soon as we accept it, it shifts. It just moves away, and then, but recognize that there's nothing missing in the past. Everything was exactly needed to get us to now, and nothing will be out of place in the future. We think about the future. We think, my gosh, if this happens, oh my God, this. We can often be caught up in, but if we live in acceptance in the moment, just right now, just right now, free, like I'm on this road trip with my buddies, and it's interesting that I don't have an agenda, just none, nowhere to be, no hurry to get anywhere. Uh, this is it. Here we are. And if your context in life is how can I serve, then there's nothing's missing, just nothing. And so that's it. Just wanted to chat for a moment about acceptance and be here now, you know, with acceptance. Acceptance brings us into this moment. And I've been reading every day from the Tao Te Ching, and I'm just going to read. It's chapter 41, which is almost a whole page, and it talks about the Tao. And this book, by the way, by Stephen Mitchell, get it. It's amazing. It really is, and it's just a beautiful writing. 41, it says, when a superior man hears of the Tao, he immediately begins to embody it. When an average man hears of the Tao, he half believes it and half doubts it. When a foolish man hears of the Tao, he laughs out loud. If he didn't laugh, it wouldn't be the Tao. Thus it is said, the path into the light seems dark, but the path forward seems to go back. Let me read that again. Thus it is said, the path into the light seems dark, the path forward seems to go back. The direct path seems long. True power seems weak. True purity seems tarnished. True steadfastness seems changeable. True clarity seems obscure. The greatest art seems unsophisticated. The greatest love seems indifferent. The greatest wisdom seems childish. The Tao is nowhere to be found, yet it nourishes and completes all things. It's a beautiful little book. So Stephen Mitchell wrote this. It was originally done, you know, it's writings by lao-tzu, Tao Te Ching. It's my gift this morning. This book has been a gift to me, and it's my little gift to you. And so remember, you know, from this moment, this acceptance. Everything is exactly as it needs to be. Everything. Nothing is out of place. Just breathe in, breathe out, be here now. Okay, love you guys. Gonna do a few little live videos as we go along here to keep you updated on our trip. A couple of three old guys traveling across the country on our Harley Davidsons. So love you lots, and thank you. Thanks. Okay, cheers. Well, if you go to YouTube, subscribe. Okay, my little channel. Thank you. Bye.